Hey guys, guess what? Random Pickups, episode 41, in like less than 24 hours. That's how crazy I am about my binging and going out. And, the last episode 40, I came home with 3 bags of stuff. And then I had $20 left over. That's how crazy and addicted I am to doing this and having a collection and all that crap. I'm crazy. Pretty much crazy. But anyway, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, or so, how does that go? I don't know. Who cares? I'm trying to think of a saying, but I can't really think of a saying. Who cares? Anyway, guys, episode 41. It's been less than 24 hours. On the way to work, I stopped by 2 stores. One in Fillmore. I haven't been there in a while. And I returned back to the Goodwill in Tenderloin. That I didn't get that stupid Mary-Kate and Ashley one that I should have gotten, and people told me it was out of print, so I went back to look for that, and I couldn't find that. And but anyway, the store in Fillmore I scored at. The only problem was, it's like when I found the score that I found in Fillmore, which is on the video that I had, I found these seasons that just came in of Futurama. And another season I'll show you guys. And it was on top, and all these crap DVDs were they had 3 or 4 rows of regular common DVDs. And then they had this secret on top, and I was right there. I scanned through, I did my scan, and then I found this treasure that I found. So let me show you what I got. I'll start with the first store in the Fillmore. My videos, I just loaded my video, so you guys probably know already what I'm going to show you guys, but it was a score. Let me get it. Let's see, where is it? Hold on. Okay. Here it is, guys. Futurama Season 1 in mint condition. These things are in mint condition. I got 1 through Season 4. These things are... I don't really like Futurama. I really like The Simpsons, King of the Hill, and Family Guy. I never really got into Futurama. I like American Dad, though. That's probably number 4. Well, Beavis and Butthead's in my top 3, too. So it's King of the Hill, Simpsons, Beavis and Butthead, and Family Guy. Family Guy and Beavis and Butthead might be tied. But, yeah, and then American Dad. And then this is last on my list. So I never got into Futurama, but it's still a good show. And I just like the whole artwork that they did on these. And this being in mint condition. I mean, this one is a 3-disc set. It's nobody even opened these or watched these. Well, I guess they took the wrap off, but I mean, most of these are in perfect shape. I looked at season 2 and I opened it, and it's the first time of it even being open. You just know by how it opens. But here's season 2. I mean, this is a 4-disc set. Great artwork there. This one's another one that's in mint condition. Let's see. Wow, look at that. I mean, I just like the whole artwork and the work that's in these, and it's the see-through cases, so when you open it up, it's got more animation pictures in there. I mean, this is a score, and I don't even really watch or like Futurama, but I mean, they really put a lot of good work in the whole case thing, because I mean, it's solid. I mean, look at this. Hold on. It's really, it's solid. It's not soft cardboard. It's it's all laminated and crap, and it's what a collector likes. And I already banged out. I got 1 through season 4 at Goodwill for nothing. Or no, well, obviously for something. Goodwills are weird. It's some cashiers give it to you for $1, others give it to you for $2.49. And then you'll find the real mean people that will be oh, it's a TV show, so it's $4.99, or even worse. It's 4 discs, so they charge me $2.49 for each one of the things in the set. So it depends what Goodwill you go to. I got lucky today because Like, I went to Fillmore and I was in a hurry, and the cashier, like, was being really slow, and she wasn't even there. And I was like, hey, I got 5 DVDs, and I threw a $5 thing on the thing, and, you know, they didn't really care, so. Luckily, I got these for like $1. Just, insane. It's like nobody wants DVDs. They're selling them for cheap. They had a 50% off sticker in the window, maybe just for today or something. So I really could have like spent more time and looked and got like a whole bunch of stuff. But I was on the score that I got with the Futurama. And this is season 3. It's like a purple thing. Another 4-disc thing. I like how it's like the 30th Century Fox instead of the 20th one. And you know, just, you know, I like the artwork on the other one a little bit better. This is kind of plain. It's just, that one's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, Futurama's okay. I guess I'll give it a chance to watch. I mean, I grabbed it because it's cheap and, you know, it's going to build my collection. I mean, I bet I got 4 of these things. I'm pretty sure that it's got to be on season like 10 or 12 or 14 even. I don't know. I never really pay attention to that, but I know American Dad's like season 8 to 10, so this has to be like at least 14 seasons. I'm not going to try to, unless I get them at Goodwill for real cheap, I'll go and get the other 10 seasons, but that's a lot of seasons to have. But I am a completist, so I'm always, you know, now I got this, so I'm always going to want to get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how I am. But the artwork on 4... Oh, and 4 is the only one that had like a little ding in it. Like, see the little like dent? But you know, it's still cool. That's not, I'm not tripping. Really cheap. Great score. Disc 2. The artwork on 4 is really cool. You guys can see the picture. Well, this picture is cool. This one's alright. He's like drinking. Then you got her, that weird chick. That's why I didn't watch this show, because that's just kind of weird, you know. It's like, I mean, okay, she has one eye. I thought it was like Total Recall, where it's like, does this chick have like 3 tits or something? And it's like, ugh. That'd be kind of cooler. She would have 3 tits and 1 eye. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe, but that was the score. Season 4. $4 for all that. I mean, wow. Let's see. And then, on top of the Futurama, I got something that I actually watched. Sorry about that. That I actually watched as a kid and everything. And it's Ren and Stimpy's Unleashed, the first and second seasons. And they're done just like the King of the Hills were. Let's open these up. And this is another thing that was in mint condition, perfect, no, not even like watched or opened. Oh yeah, this is the one that like, you know, that's the first open right there. Oh yeah, these have never even been played. Watch. Look at it, never even been played. Insane how lucky I get. It's because I go out there, I do this a couple times a week, you know, I'm hitting the Goodwills. You got to be on it with Goodwill, because I mean, people like, what, for whatever reason they move and then they come with boxes of crap that they can't take with them, and then, you know, they put them on the shelves, and then the first comers get those good items at Goodwill, and I'm on it. So that was, okay, that was what I got. So I got 5 seasons at the new store that I haven't looked at in a while, the Goodwill on Fillmore. That's what I got there. And then on the way to work, the other Goodwill, the one that I messed up and I didn't get the Mary-Kate and Ashley one that was out of print and worth money, not like I'm going to watch that, but, you know, it's still, I collect 90s and 80s, so, you know, it still is something I would collect, just because it's out of print. Never going to watch it, but anyway, I got 2 DVDs there, and that store did charge me $2.49 or whatever. Or no, you know what? Because this one was kind of used, I talked them down to $1.99 each. So I got these for $1.99, $2 each. I got this one, Zack and Marie's Make a Porno. I had this and I sold it. I really didn't, I liked it, but it there's like a weird part in it that I didn't really want to look at or ever see. You know what I mean? It's when what's the guy? Jay and Silent Bob, the guy with the long hair, but now he has like short hair in this. He like straight comes out like naked in this movie, like full on naked. It's something I really didn't want to see, and that's why I kind of like, I didn't want this in my collection. But it was a Goodwill. It's a 2-disc edition, and I like how it has Virgin on sale, because the Virgin Megastore is out of business now in San Francisco. And I don't know if it's out of business altogether. I don't know if there's one in New York or they all went out of business, but I think it's out of business. It's like Blockbuster. So to have a sticker that says Virgin on sale is a collector's item to me. And yeah, so this was another thing in perfect condition. It even has a cool slipcover. I think there was an unrated version of this. This isn't the unrated version, but that's good because I don't want to see that dude's talking this. I'm never probably going to watch this movie because I watched it like twice, and then that part kind of scared me. I didn't need to see all that. But still it was a good movie. I mean, maybe I'll watch it again if I'm like desperate or something. I kind of got it for the collection, for the comedy collection, being a collector. But that was a score, because slipcover, double disc edition, mint condition, for $1.99. Anyway, the one that I was supposed to get was it was a different title than this. I forgot what it was, but I didn't get it. And then somebody put on the notes that it's out of print. I should have got it, but I didn't get it. So I went back to look for that one, and I didn't find that one, but I found this one. So, you know, and if it has these, it's out of print and everything. And plus, most of these are out of print. I'm not really into these, but, you know, it's pretty beat up on the front, but it's not that scratch there. But I don't know, these things are out of print, so I'll throw them in my collection. I'm a hoarder, you know, and I was watching a Wet Movie 1's thing, and how he went to the storage bin. This guy has like a storage bin, and it's like, he's got like 50 boxes that are like boxes of like DVDs he just threw and keeps in a storage bin, but not at his house in his collection. I was like, well, I gotta get caught up. I'm not really a hoarder like that. I mean, I guess I kind of am, but I kind of would rather have mine like out, and you know, those guys kind of order stuff online, I noticed, and they still go out hunting. But me, I'm 100% hunter. Like, I'm going to Goodwill, I'm going to Amoeba, Rasputin. I find everything, so I know how rare it is on your 2 feet to like find them. I have bad credit, first of all, so I can't really order anything on eBay or anything like that. But with a credit card or anything like that. But yeah, I'd rather have everything out, and that's what I was kind of doing with the VHS tapes, which I moved down to reorganize the top shelf. So the top shelf's all sci-fi, and I had to take all my movies down to rearrange this because it was on top of this, and I couldn't. You guys get my point. But I'll show you guys at the end of this. But anyway, those are the DVDs I got. And then I grabbed some 29-cent VHS tapes because I'm on a VHS kind of binge craze addiction. I'm getting VHS tapes lately. They're only 29 cents, and yesterday I got a whole bunch for 14 cents. If you guys saw my Random Pickups episode 40, it was like a great VHS special haul video that I did. And I went to a thrift store, and they were 14 cents each, because they're 69 cents and it's 80% off, maybe 4th of July. Everyone's having a sale for 4th of July weekend. I don't know. But anyway, guys, the tapes that I got, 29 cents at Goodwill. I got 3. Toy Story 1. And these things are in perfect shape. You know, there's always like, you know, a couple Toy Stories there. And I always look to see if it's in perfect condition, because that's what, you know, you could resell them for or whatever. Which eventually I'll probably do. I mean, unless I'm going to die with like 1 billion DVDs surrounding me or something. You know, I kind of have it in the back of my head where I'm just grabbing stuff cheap, making sets. Maybe I'll throw them on, like those Mary-Kate Olsen twins. Like, I'll like collect them because they're rare. When I have all of them, I'll sell them as a set maybe, because the sets are... Someone told me that when you sell on eBay and stuff, that the sets sell more better, because no one really is creative like that. They're not making like, hey, the Robin Williams like set, and it's like 30 DVDs. Someone will buy that fast, just because it's like nobody is doing that. So that's kind of what I do with this collection. But then again, I'm a hoarder. It's an addiction and whatever. I guess you could say obsess over it a little bit, maybe. That's just how I am. Addictive personality, obsessiveness over stuff. Like, that's why I gave up collecting crystals and rock collecting and stuff, because I was spending all my money. I was going to rock gem stores, and that's probably when I get to 100 subscribers, that was going to be my thing. I was going to show you guys a couple years ago when I was really into collecting rocks, and I have a huge, this is a collection. I have a pretty good sized crystal collection too, and meteorites and all that stuff. So that's what I'll do when I get to 100 subscribers. I'll show you guys all my rocks and meteorites. It's really cool, and with this light, it's going to shine like hell. But yeah. So, I got 3 tapes of Goodwill, 29 cents each. Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2. I wanna have all the Disney clamshell collection. And if they're 29 cents, 14 cents, and I can get them in great condition because I'm a hunter. And you don't want to get crap in your collection in your house. But yeah, I mean, these are in great condition. I would say I'm going to put some rubbing alcohol on them, get the little tiny dust, but there's no dents or anything, and clamshells are hard to find at Goodwill without dents in them, and these had no dents, just a little dust, so it's like 95% in mint condition. Arthur, on the other hand, is kind of messed up a little bit, but not much. If I clean it up with the rubbing alcohol and everything, just for sanitation too, you want to do that when you're getting stuff at Goodwill. I don't really do it to DVDs unless I feel that they're kind of ill. But yeah, another show I watched when I was a kid, Arthur. This has like 4 episodes on it. It's whatever. Like I said, I'm 90s, 80s. In fact, if my name wasn't Spy Cat, I'd probably name it like the 80s and 90s man. Maybe. Because that's kind of basically what I have. I mean, I'm a movie collector, but I want to have all the 80s, all the 90s movies that I watched when I was a kid. Or didn't watch but wanted to watch. I want those all. That's just how I am. And yeah, so let me show you guys on top. Alright guys, and you guys saw that this whole wall was filled with 3 stacked VHS tapes from here all the way there. So I had to move those. I got rid of these things. I had like weird different cases, like the see-through ones that have like artwork in the middle. I really like those cases. I had all those separate, and I had to take them down to make more space. So now it's just sci-fi. No special cases in the beginning. That kind of ruins it anyway. It throws everything off. But now it's like sci-fi, fantasy, adventure, Western classic, thriller, suspense, war, westerns, and then drama and all that crap. Who cares? But this is how it looks so far, and this is just for show. I just put some like double sets here, double movie sets. I'm really weird about how I organize stuff. If it doesn't have one movie on the side, it's not going to look good in my collection, even if it's like thousands of movies. I don't care. I don't want that. I want them all single movies. These can be separate if they're like double movie packs. But a lot of these go out of print. I really like these. I want to collect as many of these as I can, especially that one's worth money. But I have a little thing going on here in honor of finding this yesterday and this like 2 weeks ago. I love this movie. And yeah, here's my never-ending story kind of theme going on. That's pretty cool. I just need to find the tape of the clamshell. I want to find the clamshell of this one. And then I have that. Need to find that singly on DVD. I know it's on a 3-pack. I got that. I have this 2 times, but it's out of print. Hard to find. Got a Goodwill for like $2 yesterday. Or a thrift store yesterday. And then these are movies I just have doubles of. Encounter. Like, these people like come to this truck stop or whatever, and they were like destined to be there, and this guy's like, and Jesus comes in there and talks to him. He knows everything about him. Really good movie. And End Harvest, old 80s Christian movie. I love those 80s Christian, 90s movies. And these I just have 2 of. But I didn't want to sell them because I really like these movies. I have copies of these, but I don't know. I want to give them to someone. Yeah, and that's that. What's over here? I had to cut my tour off yesterday. I had to cut well, if my true fans know why I took down the video of Random Pickups episode 40 and I had to cut the beginning out of it because I'm not going to say, but if you guys know why I cut that video, I took out the first 2.5 minutes of the beginning, then you guys are my true fans. But something was in view that I don't want to be in view in my room. That's the only hint I'm going to give you guys. But yeah. But that's it, guys. That was Random Pickups episode 41, less than 24 hours and shit and stuff. Whoops. Trying not to cuss. But yeah. That's it, guys. Random Pickups episode 41. I'm going to bed. And I worked all day. Time and a half. I worked on the boat. 4th of July. Bussing and serving. Hanging out. I even did a little video for you guys on there. About the fireworks and crap. And yeah. See you guys next time.